So welcome to 9 Pine Meadow Drive, North Berwick, Maine. I am here to do a video tour of this property for you. That's Governor Goodwin Road out there. This property is on the corner of that and Pine Meadow Drive. It's a 2-acre lot. Give you a shot down the street here. Okay, so we'll take you up toward the house here. Grass is just starting to green up a bit. They do have a nice little perennial bed over there. If you noticed in the listing pictures, I had a photo of that from last summer with the flowers coming up. But you can see that the perennials are starting to come up. So, bring you back this way. Oops, sorry, probably gonna get a little dizzy. Bear with me, this is my first time using this it's a DJI Mobile 3 gizmo. It's to help stabilize my shots. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. 9 Pine Meadow Drive. Coming in the front door. That goes upstairs. We'll start down here. So here's the living room. This room had wallpaper and older carpet. The carpet was ripped up and replaced with this. This is a light gray. And it's been painted a white. I'm not sure exactly which white it is. Go. Oops, sorry, I'm not sure why this thing is not staying where I want it to. There we go. So you enter into the kitchen here. There's the side door we saw from outside on that little deck. Oh, I should have moved the trash can. Some quick, easy little updates for this home would be this linoleum could be easily replaced. Paint the cabinets, some new hardware if you wanted. A solid stone or a solid surface for a counter. Those are just some ideas for some pretty quick updates on this home. If you wanted to, it's move-in ready. You don't even need to do that. Come down the hallway here. If you turn in here, we have the bathroom. This is a new shower that they had installed just a few years ago. The plumbing fixtures and the plumbing in here as well were new just a few years ago. Turn back here. I'm going to center this thing again. Sorry about that. I hope I'm not making anybody dizzy. Again, I'm still trying to learn this new little gizmo here. So this is one of the bedrooms here. These windows face out the side and the back of the home. As you'll see, there's a washer and dryer in here. The owners, they were elderly and wanted their washer dryer on the first floor, so they put the plumbing and the electricity, and so they could have their washer dryer here. There are still hookups though downstairs in the basement. There's a closet in this room. The dimensions of this room you'll see on the listing sheet. I don't recall off the top of my head. I think it's like 10 by 11. I didn't bring my cheat sheet in with me. And this one's a little bit bigger by a few feet. And these windows face out the side and the front of the home. I'll come back in the corner here. You'll see some baseboards throughout. There is electric heat in here, but they also have a forced hot air by oil system in the home. Come back out here. Hallway again comes down toward the kitchen into the living room. Oh yeah, that is a wood burning fireplace. And yes, it works. They had the chimney flue lined a few years back with a new liner. Let's see the view out the front door. There you go. Everything's starting to green up. It'll be nice when it does. Ooh, sorry about that. There is a closet behind this door that I just zoomed right over. So let's go upstairs. Again, this is all brand new carpet, freshly painted walls. You come up here, roller carpet, turn to the left, and this is another bedroom. It's good size. That window there looks out to the side yard. There is a closet. Again, I think I said this is new carpet in here. That there's a door. I left it open so we could easily get through it, but this is to a unfinished space that could be finished for another room, an office, a playroom, a great room. Oops. Let's make that go back. There we go. Sorry, guys. And that window looks out the side yard by the driveway. So let's go back downstairs. Living room. I'm sorry, for some reason this thing keeps twisting and it's supposed to stay. I guess I gotta read the directions and play with it a little bit more. But for today, to get this video out to people, Maine has this new rule because of the COVID-19 response that the first showing needs to be by live stream or video from the agent to the buyer. And then once the buyer has decided that they in fact want to see the home, then they can make an appointment to come see it. So I guess I need more time to learn how to play with this thing. So down in the basement here, they did have all of this sheathing, Thermax sheathing it's called, winterizing, done a few years ago. That is a new pressure tank. They also have a new burner over here. And the furnace. As you can see, the weather sheathing is all around, the Thermax sheathing. A new oil tank a few years ago. A new hot water tank. And this is they have a reverse osmosis filtration system in the home. There is a sump pump. It's the bulkhead that heads out. That's a new door from a few years ago. They had a lot of upgrades in 2016. That's where the majority of this stuff was done. So here's the other side of the basement. So again, you can see that this winterizing sheathing is all throughout here. There is a washer dryer hookup that you can put down here if you wanted to get that washer and dryer out of the bedroom upstairs. Actually, I was going to go back upstairs, but how about this? How about we go right out the bulkhead to the back so you can see the backyard. So here we have the backyard. It is 2 acres of land here. The leach field for the septic is over in this section over here to the back of the deck. It will come out back here a little bit. As you can see over here, so it goes out toward the driveway in the back of the house. I'll back up through the leaves and hopefully I don't trip on anything. This is the back of the yard, back of the home. It's vinyl siding. That and the roof was done back in, I want to say it's about 20 years now. This is the shot over toward the barn, which is where we'll go next. This is just a little view of the woods in the backyard. Very private, very quiet back here. Okay, I'll keep spinning. How's this? Another view of the back of the house. And we'll head over to the barn. This barn was put in here in 1990. It's 40 by 46. When I first came here, they actually had some farm equipment stored in there, so it's quite large. Again, I'll pan over this way to show you that the property line goes just beyond that tree line over there and then through the woods all the way that way. It is 2 acres. There's one big door in the back of the barn there. They had this side of the roof replaced because it gets the most direct sun. They have had no water issues in the home, in the barn, or in the home for that matter. The access to this barn is a road, a little dirt road that comes off of Pine Meadow Drive over here, which is just before the driveway coming into the property. And then if you look over here, that other road that you see coming through, that dirt road, is actually a right-of-way across the property to the home that's on the back and the left. This property actually goes just beyond that dumpster over there. But again, there is a right-of-way that heads out that way. I already came over here and opened one of the bays so that you could see this. I'll back up so you can see the whole barn. And we'll go in. So yeah, our oversized doors, 3 of them, 2 here in the front, and then the one down there in the back. There is a door on the side there as well. These 2 doors here in the front are on a garage door opener. The one in the back is not. So there's another little side room over here. I opened this door for some light, that barn door. So this room back here, there's more doors in the back. They heat it with wood. So that heats up this area for working, whatever you'd want to do in here. So let's bring you upstairs. Oh yeah, something to mention. The utility, the electricity from this barn used to be separate, and they just recently had it. You'll see in the upgrade list that I have on the listing, they just recently had the power going directly over to the house so that it's all on one. It's all being serviced by the home electricity at this point. Let's go up the stairs without killing myself. Okay, so this is the barn, the upstairs of the barn. Hopefully it's light enough to see. Alrighty, it is. Those barn doors down there, you'll see that they're open in the MLS pics. I didn't open them today. There is no fence or gate, and it's wide open, and I'm not going to go open it right now while I have both of my hands, or one hand busy with this. I don't want to fall through. Come back here, show you the other side. So yeah, quite a bit of space up here. A lot of storage up here. Downstairs, of course, incredible storage for vehicles, large equipment, farm equipment, if you chose. Let me get this thing to straighten out again. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Again, my next one will be better. Promise. Okay, so this is the barn. I'll come back out and go around the corner to give you a shot toward the house from the barn area here. So it's private enough from the house that you're not looking at the barn directly. There's a lot of woods in between us there. But it's close enough to get to. And again, you've got that dirt road there in the front through the woods to drive a vehicle over to here. So we'll come toward the back of the barn if I don't trip. And of course there's the house. I'm going to go way back here so that you can see the whole property from back here. So as you can see, it's a pretty nice piece of property. 2 acres again. So that is the tour of 9 Pine Meadow Drive in North Berwick. If you want more information and you'd like to come see this in person, please give me a shout. Thanks. Bye.